Circle both rounds. See how that is? So I definitely feel all my creaking in my shoulders and neck, but just be nice and slow as long as nothing is painful. Try and go the other way, circle round. That's it. Okay, from here I want you to take one arm up and down, up and down. So I want you to really feel that you've lengthened your neck, you've lengthened your spine, and your tummy is nice and strong. So we're going up and down, lift. How does it feel? If it's not comfortable, just go to shoulder rather than overhead. See how that is. Now, can we make this a full circle? So we're going to try and circle all the way back and all the way back. So see how that feels for you, so that you're really working through the full range of your shoulder. If it's not comfortable with a full arm, change it so that your hand is resting on your shoulder instead. Okay, from here I want you to rotate round. Now what I'd like you to do is keep your hips to the front of the room, so you're facing me, but rotate from the waist upwards. See how that feels in your back. Now we're going down to the side, so we're going to reach and reach. How's that feeling? So try not to slump onto your hips. I want you to stretch that down to the sides. Feel you're still warming through your back, through your obliques. Okay. Going down again. Stretch that down and see how that feels. Keep the knees soft and keep that tummy strong. So you only do as many as you can. Okay, now we're going to circle our hips all the way around and see how that is. So just a little push round, and then can you go the other way? And again, just notice how this is all feeling in your body, feeling in your lower back. Okay, from here, now you might need something to hold on to, but I just want you to warm through this hip and take this leg forward and back. Now the speed you work at in this session is absolutely up to you, because it's your workout, so do what you can. So you might be holding, if not a chair, the wall, couch. Now we're going to go out, across, out, across. Now don't force anything, and if anything doesn't feel right, just leave it out. Out, across, out, across. Okay, other side. So again, you might need to hold something, but if you soften the knee, stay long and tall. So if I show you side on, we're just letting this hip move. Now it's really up to you how big you make this movement. It might just be a small move, or you might be able to make it quite big. So again, just listen to your body. And then we're going to go across, exactly the same here. How big you make this is really up to you. Face you again. Okay, now I want you to go and take one foot out. You point and you flex, you point and you flex, and you're just going to warm through this ankle, warm through the lower part of your leg, get all that blood circulating around that body. Can you rotate that foot? It might feel easier to have your heel on the floor if you've nothing to hold on to, but again, hold on to what you need to. Continue with that same direction, and then we're going to change it round. So you might find one direction is different to the other, a bit more awkward. What you'll probably feel is one foot, one ankle is more awkward than the other. So this one, we change it, see how you feel. Does it feel different? Does it feel the same? We've got this push, going from that heel to toe. you've got that circle round. Take that the other way. Good. Okay, we're going to take our legs out fairly wide here, and I want you to go down to one side and then the other. Now you can do this quite slow, or you can take it a little bit faster. Now I'm going quite deep because I want to feel that stretching through into my inner thigh. So see how that feels? And then hold on one side just briefly, and then we do the other sides. Going side to side first, and then hold on that other side. See how that feels? And then walk it in. So just about hip distance, and I want you to squat down so we're warming through our hips, our knees. Now I want you to drop your hips to the floor and make sure you're not dipping your back, you're not rounding your shoulders. Just do as many as you can, only go as deep as you can. Now I want you to go toe, heel. Toe, push that heel to the floor. And see how that feels. One more. Hold a little bit longer and change. Now I'm going to go the other way. Heel. Toe, heel. The dog's come in from the and decided she's going back out. Too much effort. Push and then hold briefly and relax. Okay, so I'm just going to push this over and take a little drink. So we're now going to move on. So just doing what you can. Check this microphone is up a wee bit. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're just going to go to a knee. So again, if you feel you need to hold something, that's fine. So you're just lifting and then we'll change. So we'll just alternate. So we've got one. How high you bring this knee is really up to you. So I'm trying to stay long and tall. You could bring in some arms. You might find bringing in some arms helps a little bit with balance. But we just want to feel really relaxed. Now if I'm going too quickly, you can slow it down. I don't want you to go so fast that you're not able to control your body. You're just coming up to where it's comfortable, staying long and tall, keep the tummy strong and the shoulders relaxed. Okay, keep that going. So really notice how that feels. If your balance is an issue, depending where you have something to hold on to, you might just need to do one side at a time. A few on one side, a few on the other. Now I'm going to face this way and I'm going to go back. So I'm keeping my knee soft, it's holding the weight. And then again, I've got options of arms. But really stay long and tall. So see how that feels. And just really relax through your move. Keep going. Alright. A few more, and then we're going to combine the two. Feel a bit of a squeeze in your bottom and your glutes as you take that leg back, keeping the tummy strong. Okay, one more. Now we're going to work on one side only. So just do the leg first. We're going up and back. One side only. Now, I'm not touching the floor in between, but if you feel you need to, because it would be better for your balance, just tap and tap. Arm and back with that leg. Pull and back. You do both arms. It just depends if you need to hold on to something. Staying long and strong. Back. Pull and back. Or do whatever is comfortable with your arms. If you feel it's more comfortable just bringing them both to the same movement, that's fine. So it's either that or your pull. And then relax. So I'm going to turn so that you can see when you're ready. Or you might just want to start with the leg first and notice how that feels. And then it might be one arm, it might be this pull, or you might just want to do the same action with both the leg movements. So remember, you're in control, so see how it feels, how high can you take your leg. Don't dip your back when you're taking the leg back. Stay nice and strong. Okay, and relax. So we'll change again. We're going to go from here. I am taking the arms up, relaxing. Then when I come down with my arms, I'm going into a squat. So I'm going nice and slow just now. So I'm going over. Finish that. And squat. And then again. Now, it depends how your back's feeling this morning. Will depend where you can take it here on this overhead extension. If you can reach back a little bit more when it feels comfortable, that's fine, you can do that. It might not be comfortable to take the arms overhead, so you might just be taking the arms to your shoulder and then going into that squat. Now we're doing one more like this, and then we're going to add in a rotation. So we're going to go with the same that we've been doing, and the squat. Now come up and hold. Rotate, hips to the front, rotate, and then straight back to overhead. So you might not be working at the same speed as me, and that's fine. You can go slower. You might want to speed it up, but remember, don't go too quickly. So we go overhead, squat, and how deep you go is up to you. Now roll your shoulders back on that rotation. So if I show you side on. Make sure you're really aware of how you're holding your body, which is why you want to take the time to finish one move before you do the other. Are your shoulders relaxed? Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your bottom when you come up. Hold that little squeeze. Now remember, you can rest whenever you need to. You can stop, have a little drink, walk around the room. So the good thing is it's all easily done in a small space. So you don't need loads of space here. Okay. And relax. You might want a sip of water. So we're going to put all that together. So we're going to go back if I show you what we're doing. So we're going to be doing our, whether it's one arm or whatever arm action you want to do, we're going to go knee, back, darker to let you see what we're doing, but if you're joining in, that's fine. Okay, so we're going with the knee, back, overhead, and squat. Open up, make sure you're long and strong. Now I'm going to go on to that other leg. So I've got the knee, whichever arm movement you prefer. Settle your body between each move. And open, rotate hips to the front. Do that again. So I'll change the arm, and then you can choose what you prefer to do. So you should be feeling warmer everywhere now. Relax, keep the tummy muscle strong. So you've got that knee. Now you could use both arms when we're doing the knee and the extension, so it's up to you. So we're going to keep that going. So knee. So you've got the option of both arms. And definitely find your own pace, your own speed to work at. You should be comfortable with what you're doing, so you can work at your own speed. Okay, knee. I'll show you the side on. Okay, do that again. Knee, back, so roll those shoulders back, stay strong in the tummy, a bit of a squeeze on your glutes. We've got the knee, so how high you take that knee is up to you. And then into the squat. And we've got that rotation. Okay, we'll do it again. How are we doing? So we've got knee, over. So we'll do one more on each side. Open up. Hips to the front. Side last time, so we've got that knee and back, overhead and squat. Open. And relax. Okay, so we're going to come down onto the floor. So you could just come into a little sort of roll, and then bend, and then from here take yourself down, or, and I want you to hold this, just watch just now, or you could come down this way and then take yourself down. Now what we're going to do is go into a little plank position. Just turn that music down a wee bit. So we're going to attempt, if you can, don't worry. So what we're going to do, if I show you, and then you can do this when you're ready, you're going to be coming whichever way is easier for you to the floor. Now you're going to try and hold a plank position. Now it might be with full straight arms, or it might be easier for you to be on your forearms, but I want you to, even if you hold it just for a second, but be really aware that you are in a plank and you don't have your hips sticking right up in the air. So if you've not done it yet, take yourself down to the floor, whichever way you find more comfortable to do. Walk your body long on your mat. Now, tummy strong, relax your shoulders. If it's not comfortable on your wrists, go on your forearms. Keep your body strong. Can you hold a little bit longer? And if you can't, you're already on the floor. Hopefully not in a heap, but you'll already be on the floor. And then drop. And I'm just going to sit back and give myself a little stretch, and you can just modify this to suit you. Okay, so we're going to sit. Alright, so from here, We're up nice and tall, and you're sitting on your sitting bones, and you're looking straight ahead. So relax everywhere, neck and shoulders, but your tummy muscles are strong. So making your way down if you're not already, but get yourself into position. Take the arms out, but don't pull your shoulders. From here, keep the tummy muscles strong. Can you lean back a little bit? And then come up. Now don't drop your chin, look straight ahead. Keep the tummy strong. So this might be fine just as it is. Only go to the point where you can still control your tummy. So we're keeping that nice and strong. And again. Now you could, just depending what level you're at, I have to move my mic out of the way, but you could go in to a full roll down. And all the way up. But if you find it's a struggle, if you find you get to the floor and then you're taking 2 or 3 attempts to get up, don't do this one. Got to be with control. So this would be a harder version if you wanted to, or you're just going to stick. Now remember, you can just take a break whenever you need to. No pressure to keep going. I really want you to keep the tummy muscles nice and strong the whole way through. Now, see how it feels when you come up. Try and bring the arms up and then come back. We're still looking to the front. You stop for a break whenever you need a break, but really be relaxed in the neck and shoulders. Okay, we're going to lie down. You might find you can roll down, or you might want to come onto your side and then take yourself down to the floor. Okay, so what we're going to be doing here is finding a position where if you want to hug in your knees and have a wee break there, that's fine. But when you're ready, feet on the floor. And you're trying not to have your legs too wide or have your feet out but your knees in. So try and keep everything level all the way through. And what I want you to do is think about how your back is placed on your mat. So we don't want to be flat and we don't want a big arch. So we're somewhere in between, but you need to remember that we all have, our spines are all different. So some of you might have things going on where it's difficult to be in this neutral position. You need to find your neutral. So somewhere where you're not too flat, you're not too arched. And once you have that position, you're just going to tighten up your tummy muscles. One leg only is going to slide away. Now your arms can be by your side or they could be out to the side. So wherever is comfortable. I'll move mine out so you can see my leg. So I'm keeping the tummy strong and I'm sliding my heel away and then I'm bringing it back. Now can you see that as I do this movement, I'm not changing my back, I'm not changing my spine alignment at all. It's still staying steady, or hopefully it's staying steady. So I'm sliding one leg only. I'm just doing one leg now so you can see what I'm doing here on this side. So stick with this one side. So we stand. We'll do another one and then we'll switch leg. So just sliding, trying to keep this all steady. Your arms, remember, by your sides or out to the sides. Okay, so I'm going to do the same on the other side. So I'm just sliding. Now you need to keep your shoulders relaxed, your tummy strong as you slide, and just be really aware of your back, your neutral position. So I like to slide out and in. And how does that feel? So you might find you can only do one or two. You need to have a rest, so that's okay. So you can hug your knees in, you can stretch your body long. So remember, you don't need to do as many as me, you can just do what what you can. Keep the tummy muscles tight. And again. And relax. Okay, so you might want to have a little break there and rest. Now what we're going to do is the same again, but I'll give you the option of using some arms as well. So I'm taking my arms above but keeping my shoulders relaxed. Now from here, you're doing the same thing. So try same leg and same arm. You might want to keep one arm steady to the ceiling. I'm doing the same leg again. Or you might want to bring both arms over towards the floor and then back. So it's really up to you. We'll do some more on this leg before we switch. So it's a bit more challenging now because our arms are not on the floor to give us that bit more balance and stability. So you're really working a wee bit harder. Keep the tummy strong. And try to relax as much as you can as you move through. How are we doing? Okay, we're going to change. So it's other side now. So it might be you just want to do the leg alone and not use your arms and you can still stay at your side. Or it might be same arm. Or it might be both. You keep the tummy strong. So how is your back? Is it still staying steady? So have a little run through your body to see how it's feeling and what it's doing. Is it moving smoothly? Is it sore? Remember, if anything is uncomfortable, you're just going to take a beat. You can hug your knees or you can stretch your legs out. We'll do one more and go back. Well done. Okay, hug your knees in. Alright, so from here then, we're going to change our position. We're going to lie on our side, see how it feels for you. So you might need a little cushion for your head, or your arm might be fine on its own. Now both legs could be straight. I'm going to prop myself up just so I can see those of you that I can see. So where we are here is stacking our body. So our hips are stacked and we're not in this kind of banana shape. Now if you do have a back issue, if you feel it easy a wee bit to take your feet away, you can. But what we're doing here is we're lifting the leg and we're coming down. So I'm just trying to keep my body steady, keep the tummy muscles strong. This hand can be here to keep you steady, or you're going to lie flat, if that helps you to relax your neck and shoulders. Now try and keep your feet pointing forwards towards me, so have a wee look as your leg moves up. And only go to where it's comfortable, so we're not wanting to go way up with our foot up to the ceiling, with our flat foot up to the ceiling. Just want to go to where you feel that work in your hip and your thigh. So we're just doing leg only. One more. And relax. Okay, before we turn onto the other side, we're going to go to our back again, if that's comfortable for you. And we're keeping our feet on the floor. We're taking the arms straight out to the side. Now find that position with your spine again. Keep the tummy muscles strong. Now we're going to let the legs roll without the arms and shoulders coming off the floor. And then we're going to come back to the centre. And then we're doing the same on the other side. So I'm trying to keep the neck, shoulders and arms relaxed. Keep the tummy muscles strong as you roll over to one side and then back to the centre and again. So as always, just do as many as you can. You stop when you need to. You don't want to go so far around that you're going to lift your arm. So just control that with your tummy. So we'll finish this one, we'll do a couple more, and then you can turn over onto your other side to do that leg lift. And back to the centre for me, go at your own speed. Now, rather than me turn round and have my back to you, I'm going to flip myself round so I'm still facing you. So you do what is comfortable. And then remember, you can use a cushion, you can have your bottom leg bent, you can have your bottom leg straight, but you want to use your hands if you need to for a bit of balance and be aware, look down your body of how you're holding your body. So you're going to keep the tummy strong and lift this leg. So you're trying to get your foot to face the front. Good. And lift. And just see how that feels. Remember, only do as many as you can. But keep the body strong. Try not to round your shoulders. Just keep your body relaxed. You're just strong in the tummy muscles through that core. All the way up and all the way down. We're going to do one more and then we're going to flip over again to do those rolls. Just a few of those knee rolls. So onto your back. And you can still use your cushion if you've got that, if you want to. So arms out to the side, so we're not going to do too many more here. So we're just going to do exactly the same as we did before. So you're just lifting the legs, roll. Now keeping this at a basic level. One more each side and then we are ready to stretch off. Alright, good, well done. Okay, so either hug the knees or stretch your body along. Okay, so from here, one foot goes to the floor, we extend the other leg up, reach up to hold your leg somewhere. It might be your trouser leg. It might be the back of your leg, but feel that stretch going into the back of your leg. And relax the neck and shoulders and breathe, don't hold your breath. Now I'm going to cross my leg over, and you've got a couple of choices here. You can push the leg away to feel that on the outside of your thigh and hip area. You might find that you're able to bring your knees in. Whichever one is better for you, and don't hold your breath, don't hold your breath, make sure you breathe through and relax. Okay, so same the other side, you're going to extend up, try to relax and stretch at the back of your leg, the back of your thigh. To cross over. So remember, options, you might want to push or you might be okay to bring the legs in. So we're going to stretch the front of the thigh. Now I'll give you two options. You might be on your side or you might be on your front. So if you're not comfortable lying on your tummy, you're going to go in this position, a bit like you did with the previous exercise, but you're going to hold, can you see? I'm going to try and grab my foot, my trouser, my ankle, and I want to stretch my thigh, but not with my knee here, so I need to bring my knee right back. Or, you might be fine to be on your front, and again, you just grab what you can comfortably reach, don't tense through the neck and shoulders, feel that stretch there. Now I'm happy to be here, so I'm just going to switch leg, but you might be on your side, you need to turn over to the other side. And relax. Okay, I'm going to just lift onto my forearms a little bit, hold it here, maybe push through, see how that is. can you sit back in your heels? Is that comfortable? You don't need to be all the way back on your heels if it's not. Now take your time to move from one position to the other. So we're going to go onto your hands and knees, and I'm going to move you into a standing position. So you could just roll back and start to unravel your spine and come up this way. You might need to be near a chair, or you might just need to come into a lunge and then push up to stand up. So whatever's comfortable for you. So I want you now to take the legs out. So we'll just move side to side a little bit, just like we did at the start, and then hold that position on one side. So just when you're ready, just when you've managed to get yourself back up, and then we go side to side again, and you hold. Okay, when you're ready, walk your feet in. You can be really energetic, you jump your feet in. Now from here, I want you to reach forward and feel that stretch in your upper back. And then take the hands either onto your back or link to open your chest. And then I want you to reach up and over. To that other side. And then back of the arm, just taking that, walk the hand back if you need to, feel the stretch in the back of the arm, and then onto that other side. Ease the shoulders and give yourself a clap. Well done, that is you completed. So on Facebook, I'll say goodbye just now, so hopefully you enjoyed that session, and I'll be staying here so you can do it again. And I will see you soon. So I'm starting a beginner's Pilates on Thursday this week. If anybody's interested in joining in, just get in touch with me. But I hope you